within Pioneer is to oversee the project from the EFPIA side, and mainly I help most often with work package 3, so data sharing work package. I help to talk with potential data providers, and once they join Pioneer, I help them to get their data put into the OMOP Common Data Model so that it can be used for the research questions, and so that they can feel more involved as well. Yeah, the challenges of public-private consortium, a lot has to do with trust. And it's, can the academics and data providers trust that the industry partners are not using Pioneer as a backdoor to get to their data? So we really need to open this up and make it clear and transparent as possible, so that everyone is working together on a team to accomplish the same goals. We all want to make it better for the men and their families suffering with prostate cancer, and we do this together. We have checks and balances that we hope keeps people trusting each other within the consortium. Within the Pioneer project, the industry partners have agreed or have committed to also provide data to be used for answering the research questions. What we need to do within the project is to make sure that the industry partners are doing what they promised. So if you look at the data that's already available, we have a number of data sets from industry partners that are being used to answer the research questions. And I think that that helps data providers, other data providers, to feel more comfortable that it's not just data coming from outside. Industry provides data, and we work together. We put the data sets all together to be used to answer the questions. So the challenges now within Pioneer are industry and academics. We sometimes work to different timelines, and we have different priorities that we're looking at. Everyone's busy, everyone's working to different timelines. So when we get together, we can really find the timeline that suits, we can find the priorities that suits, which means the research question that we're working on. After 4 years of working on the Pioneer project, working with industry and academics, other industry and all the academics, I've learned that we should not try to reinvent the wheel. We should definitely learn from other projects, other big data projects. We should see what works and what doesn't work and incorporate it into our practice within Pioneer. I've learned that we can be a big happy family. I have made friends with people that I would have never come in contact with. By having these teams and having these mutual goals, then we're able to come together, and that's really been a positive from Pioneer for me. But again, for learning, I really think that we have to talk to people. If we don't know the answer to something, we should really try to ask someone, try to find what other people are doing. What I've learned within the Pioneer project is that collaboration is key. We are working with people from all over the world with different specialties, different expertise. We're working with patient groups, which is very important, and it makes us really remember and realize why we're here. When we hear from a patient what's important to them, and then when we have these research questions that have been identified by the clinicians and by the patients, then we can really make these pragmatic changes in how the patients are being treated and how their quality of life and their outcomes of their diagnosis. I would hope that by the end of the Pioneer project that it's not a hard stop. I'm hoping that we can sustain the project so that we can keep answering these important questions. I know that we have expertise, and I know that we have data coming in, so I know that this is an important project that I'm quite proud to be a part of, and I hope that the platform can be sustained to go further to really keep making these changes.